My name is Vicki Nunis. I portray in our version of Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which we call our Christmas Carol trolley. I portray Ebenezer Scrooge, which is surprising to some people. They sometimes have difficulty imagining a female playing that miserable old miser, that old man. But I have a wonderful time with Ebenezer Scrooge. He and I are very, very closely aligned, not in my personal life, but I've been fascinated by that tale and that character and that period for a very long time.
My name's Apollo Luce, and I play the nephew of Ebenezer as my first role in the show. So I'm actually Harry, who plays Uncle Ebenezer for the whole show. And
see the family resemblance?
And like Vicki said, I mean, it's really a love of the story that just, it really takes you in. I mean, it's one of the things that's really nice. Even when we had our first read-through earlier in the month, I mean, well, now we're December, so it was last month, I can say that. When we had our read-through and I got to meet the cast for the first time, one of the things with Vicki right off the bat was just the love of the story. I mean, and it's been told time and time again, and I think that's one of the things that makes this so special. Is number one, it has a local flair to it. I mean, the script evolves around West Reading, and there's references and local locations and things like that
And
that are a lot of fun.
Dutch accents,
and Pennsylvania Dutch
and
accents.
phrases.
And then, like I said, also the story is timeless.
There are some people initially who right away they're on board with the joke and they laugh. Other people are, taken aback a bit because I could get pretty harsh, but it's always tongue in cheek,
Oh, yeah.
And for the first moment or two, especially young people, they get a little threatened. And however, then I proceed to do a lot of ad libs. There's a lot of ad libbing. Our audiences are always great. They're good at their own ad libs. They give me as much as I give back to them, and it becomes a lot of fun. The first thing that they hear out of my mouth is the iconic humbug. Christmas, what a bunch of nonsense. If I could have my way, every idiot that goes around with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stick of holly through his heart. Humbug. That's who I become.
Nice preview.
Larry Fecho Productions, who always comes up with some innovative, very different, wonderful ideas. And his idea was that he wanted to cast a female as Ebenezer Scrooge, not as Ebenezer Scrooge as a female, but Ebenezer Scrooge as the gentleman, but portrayed by a female. And I stepped up to that challenge, and I've been having a wonderful time with Ebenezer for the past 3 years.
The story just rings true as far as it's the epiphany, and it's one of my favorite words. I like to say it over and over again, and my kids get a kick out of it because there's this the greatest day of my life song that's out on the radio now, and it says all epiphanies, and I say that's just my favorite song. I just love the way that sounds, but to have that aha moment, and that's something that when you have children. It's Christmas morning when they come down and open those presents, and they get that aha moment, and then it's like, but as an adult, it's when you finally get that awakening that hey, we're all in this together. This is a timeless story that we all love each other, and we're all for the betterment of everybody else.
We all have the opportunity in life at some time or another to care for others, not just ourselves, and it's something that some of us assume, oh well, I always do that. Maybe not enough. And that's partly something that I always feel people are touched by at the end when I see tears mixed with smiles. And all of them have been reminded again of the true meaning, not just of Christmas, but of life. And that's that we're all in this together, and everyone needs to care about one another. And again, that wonderful line, alles ist Derek Unera, okay, which is, you know what the line means?
It's all of us. No, everybody through.
Everything is through each other.
Is through each other.
And that's the message of our Christmas Carol trolley.
Yeah, and I think too, like I said, it's one of those things that what they take away from it is just one of those things that the story it lets you reflect that it's never too late. And I think that's the biggest thing, is it's never too late.
And they all
we
feel
have-
it together,
yeah, we
our
have-
audiences,
yeah.
because it's so intimate, each group on the trolley.
Yeah.
They all feel very close to the message in each other. And again,
Yep.
tickets can be purchased at
There you go.
fechoproductions.com, Fecho productions.com. I hope everybody in Berks County comes and enjoys the fun that we all have with Christmas Carol on the trolley.
That's great. Thank
That
you
sounds
both
great.
for being here.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Ah, humbug! Christmas, what a bunch of nonsense.